Got muted.
Telling Dr. Chidambaram, if Dr. Chidambaram is well, everybody in the world is well. He is alert in the morning. Good.
Yes, sir. Happy morning to everyone. A great afternoon and a wonderful evening. Gautama Siddhartha, after his enlightenment, became Buddha, and then he traveled around the world with one statement, Appo Deepo Bhava. Appo Deepo Bhava means be a light unto yourself. In Indian scriptures, Bhagavad Gita, which is the Bible, which is like the spiritual science Bible. You know? If you say, I say for meditation, art and science of meditation is like a great Bible. It's like a handbook. Bhagavad Gita is a handbook for spiritual science. Uddared Atman Atmanam. Atmanam Amav Sadhayed. Uddared Atman Atmanam is there. Uddared Atma Atmanam. So you have to take care of yourself. Your soul will have to take care of your soul. Uddared. So these masters of scriptures are telling us that there's no somebody else will come and solve our problems. We all can guide, we all can give information, we all can advise maybe somebody else was coming to us, but individually we have to take care of our own, we have to solve our own challenges by ourselves at the end of the day. We cannot do the homework of somebody else. We all come here for an experience. So when we're here for an experience, and we know deep inside we're all this infinite intelligence, so we have that power to solve anything by ourselves. So we are for an experience, and then we have the capability to solve our challenges through our own self. And meditation most naturally enables us to experience that power, so we have the confidence to solve our challenges. Any problem, anything, we have to do our homework. We know that we will never want to do the homework of our child. We never want to make our children parasites on us. If we do homework of a child, if we keep on giving advice to a child before they even asked, what happens to them? Even at 25, 26, 30, they'll just never not have confidence in life. They'll keep looking at you. I'm looking at each parent. So, but we know that. Common sense wisdom tells us that if a child has got homework and then they're getting late, we are saying, I'll assist you. I'll sit with you. I'll teach you techniques of how you can be more focused and finish it. I'll give you the strength, but you got to do by yourself. That has to be the motto of every meditator. How do we otherwise see that the person doesn't come back to you again? We have to navigate. When people are coming to us as meditators, we develop powers. We guarantee develop powers, intuition powers, healing powers. Many faculties will open up, but we guide. There are always people wanting to take help and advice. Give them help and advice. Start with meditation. That's what I had seen. All roads lead to the Rome. So when we look at it, when the transformation is happening in all levels, people are able to heal. So there is no doubt by now, at the end of 4 weeks, that meditation is the cure for all. That's why Kathkesar is also writing a newsletter. Cure at all levels. So it becomes very natural. It becomes obvious choice to navigate, to guide people to by ourselves. Number one, first we ourselves have to do our homework to solve our problems. In the rare and exceptional cases, particularly healing, he is there only in rare and exceptional cases. Healing is an easier pill. It's like a pill. You want to just get a short-term benefit, quick benefit. People don't have time. Wanting to invest 40 days to understand and then heal themselves dramatically, don't have time. So they want some quick fix. So they go to the healers. Go do this, do that. But once we understand there is something called meditation, of course, they're ignorant that no, there is nothing, they didn't know that there is something called meditation, it is okay. But once we know it, dear friends, it becomes, we have to question ourselves, even though I know healing, even though I can easily give a lot of counseling and advice, even though I have a lot of money, I can readily give a lot of money. Is that what you want to do? If you give money, tomorrow they'll come back and says, I don't have again today, so can you give more? If you give advice, the slightest of the problem, they're going to come back immediately. So we keep again spending time. So we indirectly don't realize that when we are making so many people parasites on us, they keep depending on us. We have to look at and say, when we understand meditation is helping me to solve my problems with my own challenge, all my challenges, my own self, then can we enable them, empower them with this tool? So they come to us less and less and less. Instead, they go and help more and more people, isn't it? So, Appo Dipo Bhava. This statement, when I was practicing in 2002, 3, 4, 5, because the social media is not there, those days only pamphlets. And Patrizi ensured that every pamphlet I used to see this, be a light unto yourself. Be a light unto yourself. It caught my attention. It is a very powerful statement. This meditation takes 2 minutes to teach, 2 minutes to learn. Who cannot observe the breath? You know that. The teaching is so simple. So there is no prerequisite required by now, we all know it. We all can teach anybody, including our drivers, our maids, our helpers, of course, our colleagues. You know that. So, friends, we have to just start it. This is the solution. First, we take it, we do our homework as much as possible. There's a problem, okay. Let me open that book, Conversation with God. If I have immediate health challenge, okay, let me look at You Heal Yourself by Louise Hay. What is she saying? Let's look at that. I have a financial issue. Okay, so let's read what Joe Dispenza is saying about manifestation. Healing has to become the last resort. There's always, of course, exceptions are there. In the path of guiding, in the path of helping, or even ourselves, we take that as the last resort. We don't take it as the first resort because then we will not even have the confidence next time when it comes. Then again we go into the somebody else, isn't it? We take it taking advice, keep taking advice. Now, what happened? For example, in the COVID time, there are people when they were in the final stages, the moment they're in hospitals, family members in many cases were not allowed to even see them, talk to them. And in many cases, family members were so fearful they didn't want to even go and then see them or talk to them. Both were there. So if in the whole life, if we now have not overcome the fear of death, and if you always felt that, okay, I have to continue, and then you think that no, all the people are taking care of me, now at the last minute, it is such a poor, sad situation. In fact, I knew some relatives in my family too, they just couldn't go. In some cases, I was like, it is baffled. Own sister, people were just not going. So then, if what happens, if that is the plight of us, and if we felt that everybody is going to be there by my side during the last moments, then nobody's going to be there. We got to overcome. We got to understand there is grander life beyond this life, and overcome that fear of death. Gita whole chapter is dedicated for this. If the life on the other side, when we read Peter Rich Lulu, A Soul's Journey, we understand fully how grander the life is on the other side. So we absolutely will be able to gain that knowledge to understand and then overcome all fears. We can solve all problems. We have guides, we'll have mentors. We go to the guides, but we do our homework as much. That's a message. We do our homework. We don't go at the first instance, but do our homework. Let's be a sincere student of understanding the subjects. And then, of course, we'll have questions. Of course, we want validation. Of course, we want guidance, confirmation. Some larger decision we're taking, we want confirmation. I'm starting this business. I'm going to invest a lot of money. What do you think? I'm starting the non-profit. Yes, we got to go to Ramani sir and ask and say, what do you think it can go? How? What should I do? Take that, but do our homework. Can't be the first hat drop of the hat go, and then ask for a solution. We've been conditioned that way. Tirukkural has written some great poems around children. If a child lacks confidence, is because you as a parent has given him help unasked. Has given him help unasked. There are some 20 such stanzas are there. If a child is doing tantrums, because in public you have yelled at them. If you do in public ill at them, then they do tantrums. There are a lot of things of how children, because a lot of times we are just giving help unasked. Help unasked is a big no-no. Number one. Just because we understand, we just don't have to keep on giving suggestions. Because everybody is learning. The idea is everybody's come for an experience, they're learning on their path. They fall, but they get up. But in the falling is where all the challenges are learned. I mean, yesterday, Tangaviri just spoken so beautifully. If Abdul Kalamji was saying, look at the failures of people and then how they overcome it, because that's when a lot of all the challenges initiate us into greatness. So that means we learn a lot, right? We know that. So we have to allow imperfections to happen. We have to allow failures to be there. Look at it as be equanimous to things. Only in this absolutely where it's going to be irreparable damage is where you feel that okay, you have to help. If a child is walking into that fire, then yes, common sense wisdom tells that we don't ask them. But many things, everything else is not like that. Everything is not like that. But most of the time we think our children are our students are our junior colleagues are going to make a grave danger by doing this, and then we just readily tell because we've already been there. Then when will they learn? They'll have to wait for that another opportunity when you do not exist around them, that no, so they're going to learn from it. So dear friends, it's not only healing, it is also giving or taking advices. Message is be do our homework. It's important. What is natural? And when we read these books, I wanted to show these manuals. When we read the books, we understand everything. We'll gain the knowledge to solve. Spiritual Science magazine. This magazines, I just use it so greatly every day. There is some magazine or the other that's coming up. This is Spiritual Science. All right. This is not working very well. One second. Okay. There is a Spiritual India magazine. Patriji is spending so much time every month, at least 4 days. This is about Spiritual India, great personalities of India are introduced. Ravindranath Tagore. There is Spiritual India, there is Spiritual Science. This is Sylvia Brown, Louise Hay. She's written so many books empowering individuals. I think one of the books we are reading also, You Heal Your Life, in the book club by Shantipriya. So this magazine, Spiritual India, Spiritual Science, is introducing masters every month. One master, Western master, one Indian master. Great masters. We learn from all of them, and every master always had their own challenges. Who doesn't have problems? I have problems. Small people, small problems, big people, big problems. It's not rosy. Grass is always green on the other side when you look from far, but we all know everybody has a problem without an exception. Every businessman has a problem. Smaller, smaller problems, bigger. We know we're reading so many in the newspapers, loans and this and that. Everybody has a challenge, including myself. I have my own challenges. If there's no challenges, then there's no learning only. So challenges are always their difference. Meditation is our best savior. And using meditation, we solve our problems, we use our mentors, but we don't do the homework of everybody else. Uddhared atmanatmanam. Atmanam bhavasadayet. So this is that meditation we practice every day, which is empowering us completely. So shall we go into this meditation once again? Relax yourself, sit comfortably. We are doing breath mindfulness meditation, anapanasati. Our goal is to empty ourselves. We are body, mind, energy. When we observe the breath, we empty our mind of all thoughts and we become that energy. Energy is universal, it exists everywhere. It is that intelligence, the greater mind, the consciousness. So when we observe our breath, empty ourselves, become one with that emptiness, and then experience that whole, that larger self of ourselves. So we are doing this called breath mindfulness. For that, the posture is simple. We close our eyes, remove your specs, fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Cross your feet. Cross your feet. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. Close your eyes. Observe in breath and out breath. And before that, we're doing a heart elevation process. Heart elevation, where we want to fill up our heart with heightened emotion of love, gratitude, compassion. Just follow my guidance actively in that. Relax yourself. Close your eyes. Relax your body. Just scan your body from head to toe. Relax every bit of the muscle, every part of the body. Our goal in the meditation is to empty your mind. Dear friends, Dear masters, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? With that breath energy, breathe more and feel your beautiful heart, that seat of all emotions. Our primary connection into this universe, which is expanding all life with its love energy, with its gratitude energy. Can you feel love, gratitude inside your beautiful heart? Relive a moment from your life of love, of gratitude. Feel more of that love energy, of that gratitude energy, and expand your heart center. We're all connected in this universe. Deep inside, we are specks of energy. Intricately connected with each other. The nature of this universe is to bring coherence and order among all things and everybody, with love, with compassion, with gratitude, appreciation. There is only one heart.
Can you feel the love inside your beautiful heart? Can you become one with all things and everybody? Can you radiate that energy beyond your body onto every being of this planet Earth? Where your attention goes, there the energy flows. Feel the love, that gratitude inside you, all around you. Friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap with your eyes closed, specs removed. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. We're all going into powerful group meditation. Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Observe your normal, natural, peaceful in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Our goal is to empty your mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater emptiness, our divine self. As we empty your mind, and when we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the out breath, dear friends. Meditation is the greatest gift that we give to ourselves. This is, this time is for ourselves. Allow yourself to completely forget everything about yourself and simply observe your natural, normal in breath and the out breath, dear friends. The more we empty ourselves, the more we allow to receive be with your breath. become one with in and with out breath. And allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. And as the mind is becoming empty, can you feel that emptiness inside your body? Can you feel energy in any part of your body as you're becoming one with your breath? Can you sense that emptiness all around your body, occupying your room? One with your breath, one with that emptiness, dear friends. Allow yourself to completely become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As you're becoming one with your breath, as your mind is getting empty, can you find that emptiness inside your body? Can you feel that emptiness inside you, all around you, as you're becoming one with your breath? Can you become aware of that emptiness going deep inside you, spreading far and wide around you? Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into that emptiness where there's no body, where there's nothing, in no place and no time. All emptiness is energy. That's energy in the quantum field with unlimited possibility and opportunity. Become aware of that emptiness, of nobody, nothing, of no one, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to go beyond your body, way beyond your life, and merge into this emptiness as no one, as pure awareness. This is the feel of all creation. This is the place of unknown. Allow yourself to stay connected with this emptiness, with this energy. The longer we stay in this unknown, the more open we become to many possibilities in our life. And the more we receive from it. Stay aware of this emptiness as no body and tune in to the abundance of healing energy, mystical energy, miraculous energy, empowerment energy, or whatever that you can become aware of in this field. yourself to merge into your breath and merge into this emptiness, this greater consciousness where everything is connected to everything else. Allow yourself to stay connected to this field of no body, no thing, and experience everybody, everything. Come that whole again. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Friends, let's express gratitude. It's an honor and privilege to be living this life at this time of history. Be grateful to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection into this universe. Can I be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for expanding our wisdom and knowledge? Be deeply grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, colleagues, everybody, for allowing us to learn so many things. Be grateful this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, the planets and stars, for being such an integral part of our life, to fill our lives with beauty, mystery, energy, and more. Be grateful to all the things we use, the technology, companies and governments, the places we go, the people who help us. Be grateful to all the challenges in your life that they initiate us into a greatness. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others. Be grateful to this intelligent universe for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. Relax your body. Feel your body and relax yourself. Let the autonomous nervous system repair the body. As we relax, recollect our experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then open your eyes. Okay. So we completed 4 weeks. We are into our 5th week. We wanted to cover very important concepts about purpose of life and creative way of living. Spiritual science can be understood in 6 principles. There's law of consciousness that exists everywhere. Then there is reincarnation, then law of cause and effect. Then there's law of constant progression. There's law of yoga. And then finally, there's law of infinity. There's consciousness exists everywhere. From nothing comes some everything. Then there is continuity of life. When we understand that we are this energy field and the consciousness which is seeding those thoughts, or the mind is outside the body, and so it always exists because it moves back as an energy, and then so energy to mass is always there, so it always exists, so there is continuity. And then cause and effect. As our thoughts and feelings create reality, there's always an effect for every cause we do. Cause and effect is always there. It is most natural will, not a imposed by somebody, but it's more of a free will based cause and effect is there. We can explain why somebody is in one way, why someone is feeling this way, why someone is going through suffering and this and that. It's because everything ultimately is cause and effects driven by our thoughts and feelings. And there's constant progression. Just the way we do not want to experience same thing that we experienced already in our life. If we've gone to Goa 5 times, we want to go to some other beach place, not Goa again. So there is constant progression because we, as a nature of the soul, a nature of the reality, we always want to experience something new. So always there is progression, there is never regression. And then there is this law of yoga or meditation, where the moment you take meditation into your life, then it becomes catalyst, and then so everything that we experience becomes multiplied. Life is good, but the moment meditation is added, everything we experience is multiplied. We enhance experience, we develop the passion for whatever we do with a lot more vigor, enthusiasm, and I live it. Then finally, then as we are living a life as that infinity, as that divine, as that God, because God is nowhere, it is all with us. Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. So it's all this. So we live the life of a divine when we become meditators. And then so everything is grand, everything is great, everything is celebration. So then law of infinity is all that exists. The law of infinity says there are infinite things, infinite worlds, infinite creations, infinite happiness, infinite enjoyments. So when we recognize that we are unlimited, then we start experiencing life in many, many ways. And that's where the creativity comes in, dear friends. Creativity and innovation are as fundamental to experience more. And meditation is developing that quotient significantly into us. Meditation is naturally developing the creative quotient into each and every one of us. Let's understand. Let's see this. I'm trying. Let's understand this creative ability that we develop as we become meditators, as we are becoming that growth minded persons. Let me see this. Okay. I'm trying. So, creativity is doing new things or doing things differently. Whatever we do, even if it is cooking, we want to try it differently. How many times we want to make the same pasta, same brinjal variant? Can we do something different? How many ways we can cook a curry? We know that. How many ways we can cook something? There are so many ways, so many ingredients are there. How many ways we can go to an office? How many ways we can greet a person? So there are many, many ways we can do things differently. The moment we understand that we are here for to seek new experience, because every new experience gives new happiness, and the moment we understand that there is no limit to what we can experience, then we start looking at things differently. We start doing things differently. Whatever that process that you're doing at work, you always want to optimize, improvise. So either whatever we do differently. If it's a manual report, you want to automate it. If it's a tabular report, you want to give a graph. Improvise it. Constantly improvise. Not because somebody else is going to gain, but because you yourself will have a different experience. Otherwise, it'll be boring. It'll be boring. If we run something on autopilot, then we should better be then doing something totally different. When we say I put everything on autopilot, it runs automatically. I don't need to be there. It's great. That means you feed yourself up from a repeated activity. That's where this whole robots and automation come into picture. It's fine. Then we free up ourselves to do something larger, something new. We have to find ways of doing things differently. Since it's all founded based on new experience, is driven through new learning. Life is about experiences. The more we learn, the more we new experiences come. And then as we're learning, then we feel that new knowledge, so we apply the new knowledge to create something new. When we have to go to Himalayas, I mean, when you go to a new country, we will be so much, it's called going into the unknown. Because we are going into the unknown, we constantly have to keep it unpredictable. We're going into an unknown. When you go into a new country, let's say you're going into Chile, since the place is different, the culture is different, the procedures are different, system is different, we'll be so much alert. And we go in there, we don't know, so we're alert. And then we almost always we say that when you go to the first time in any place, we gain so many new experiences. We remember it forever. Every time we do something new with a heightened awareness, we remember it forever. We experience it so much more. Anytime we do something different, for example, for 30 days, if you're locked up in home, and only one day or 2 days you did something very different. Let's say you cooked some new dish, or you did a special gardening where you got a plant from a neighbor and then planted it. Guess what? For the next 3 months, the only thing we talk about, just go back and recollect. The only thing we talk about is about that new dish experience or that new plant thing that we planted. Everything else, nothing to talk about. It's all the same. We ourselves, we enjoy so much anything new we do that that's what becomes the talk for us for the next few days. Because the nature of a soul is nature of ourselves is to constantly experience new and then relive that new experience. That's what we do. So then, dear friends, we use this opportunity to whatever we do, we break the routine and then experiment, constantly experiment and revise anew. In organizations, creativity is in the people. We have to reskill ourselves, constantly learn something new. We cannot become complacent because we become that expert. And when we become that expert, then okay, everybody comes to us. So we get stuck into it, then we don't even do anything new. It becomes boring, repetitive. Last time to this time, I put this slide up. I felt, bright, vibrant colors is good for creative innovation. So we put some of these pictures. Creativity and innovation, there is no time of when you can start or end. So many of the great companies, they got started pretty late in the game. The founders have started like in 50s and 60s. So it is not for only youngsters, it should be for everybody. When we say, I'm restarting, I'm starting a new innings, or I'm passionate now about life more, then we take up, there's no, we break the routine. We cannot get used to and say, because people have advised me that I have to do this at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock. We do all of them, but do some variance. When you go for the walk, if you change the timing of the walk, you perhaps meet new people just by changing of the timing of the walk. Every day you meet one, and then maybe at 6 o'clock you go, then you meet 10 people at 7. Maybe you're meeting a lot of youngsters. Maybe they talk about meditation. Maybe they talk about the project you're looking for help. We vary in, we vary things so that we break the routine, we vary things, we bring in enough unpredictability into our life so that we can keep on having newer experiences. Oftentimes we try to make it very predictable. We make it very predictable. Planning is necessary, but being open to that unpredictability is important. So one can innovate and create, do things differently. I'm going to office every day. The only thing I have to do is to give reports. Why not do the reports differently? Develop. There is so much of technology is there. So get your hands dirty with technology. Why not? This whole world, modern world, is about technology. So there are so many tools in the technology. By the way, it's so easy these days to even put up a website. 5 minutes, 10 minutes it takes, only if you have the interest. So much we learn, so we got to get ourselves little bit about technology, so that that report that you're doing can easily be made into a beautiful graph. All it requires, I'll tell you, to all those beautiful graphs, some of them we showed, it requires just filling up a few information in a table. We all can make a table, right? Columns and rows, and then just fill up information, and then one click and say, okay, I want a circular graph, it'll come. As simple as that. There's no thing that we have to sit and draw and then in a table and feed all the information. No, just put a table entry that we all know. Anyway, we're writing it manually. Put that in the computer table entry and then click and say, I want a circular graph, it'll come. Pie chart, bar chart, all this come. Very, very easy difference. Computers are demystified. So when we learn computers, then we actually can do many more things. Easy. So whatever we do, we can enhance by learning new things, technology and products. We don't become complacent. When I came into IBM, honestly, we didn't have to innovate, because whenever a company, a smaller company is bought by a bigger company, then the big company wants to milk the technology, right? You got a technology, we got a technology, and we were selling to, let's say, 50 or 100 clients, and this large company takes it and then sells it to 100,000 clients. Same thing, right? Software just make copies and copies, right? There's no other cost. So they expand it and then sell it to many to make money, a lot of money. So our job was to integrate and see that it can be sold to many and then supported by many customers. We didn't have to innovate the core inside that was already built. But we didn't stay. We, as a lot of our team members, we didn't stay complacent and say, anyway, all it's going to do is they're going to grow it and then we are done, so we can walk away. But we felt as a team that for us to be continuing for the next 3-4 years, to be happy, enjoying, and then enjoy that work life, and we go there every day, we got to take up and then expand it. It is our initiation to expand it. Nobody was asking us because we already had a lot of features. That's why in the first place, IBM bought us. We had a lot of features. We were ahead of the competition, so they bought us. But we didn't stay there. We expanded. We looked at a vision and said, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, where are we going? But today, if I have to be doing the same thing again that I've been doing, it's boring. So our team took up on the next thing that we want to do, just so that we can be happy, we can experience something new. We want to make a meaningful contribution. Today it is good, but then 5 years down the line, 3 years down the line, it becomes obsolete. So you want to do it. But today it gives me happiness. In 3 years down the line, it gives a greater growth to the company. Both are, it's a great win-win. So creativity, we got to keep on doing new. We got to take new initiatives because we recognize that when I do new things, I get new experience, I get newer happiness. Meditators don't want to get into boredom, don't want to kill the time, they want to pass on the time. Getting comfortable, working in the comfort zone is not an option because comfort zone means that zero learning. Save 9 o'clock, okay, shut all the lights, windows, doors, just go to bed. Why not? Why not? If there is a beautiful night out there, the full moon night, why can't we take a walk? Just saying. I'm sure many of us are doing it, but this is something is important, dear friends. Anything can be done. This Amazon, that whole creativity with which, the context with which, things given to us, they made this whole shopping experience so simple, right? They're the pioneers. The world, of course, is following pioneers. Just one single search bar, Google, one bar. I distinctly remember in 99, there is another search engine called Alta Vista, which was very popular then. But as Google came with one bar, that Alta Vista page was full. I said, what? One bar? And that's all it takes? But today, this company is just unthinkable. Connecting people, I figured, actually thrives and grows fast because, again, this is part of the nature of the universe. When we connect, when we become one, when we bind people, they always seem to be growing. Always seem to be growing. That's why many education institutes, with their all knowledge, with their all connecting, they either share knowledge or connect people. These companies always seem to be eternal and grow in general. If the founders and the employees have the right intent, these businesses have to only grow because they're binding people together, bringing people together, they're enabling people. Great business to be in if anybody wanting to start, think about it. How can I enable people with more knowledge or connect them together, come together? Facebook, Google, any social media platform, connecting people together is just growing, thriving. But it's innovation, simple innovation. Google was a simple innovation, but there's so much depth behind it. It was an amazing technology. So innovate. We can innovate in many ways, dear friends. Meditation is helping us. Why innovation? Why do we stop innovation? Because we fear failures, isn't it? We are used to this comfort zone because that's what we've been taught. Comfort. Make sure that you got it all covered, planned, and then make our life all boring, routine, monotonous. But meditation, because why is that coming from? That plan and make it very, very fixed is because we feel survival, right? Now we always think that okay, there is what happens after retirement, what happens after if I don't have this job. There's survival thinking because we've been taught that way, that the world is limited. So, but meditators are breaking that and saying, if I'm that infinity, I'm that power, then where is the question of me not surviving? We overcome the fear of death and say, okay, it's okay. If not this time, then the next lifetime. There is more. There is a continuity is there. Fear of failure. So what if somebody makes a comment on me? Why should I bother with? I want to try. That bulb that Thomas Alva Edison couldn't have brought it out if he felt that no, these people would take me and say, okay, so what a failure. 1,000 times and 999 times he failed and they're still trying. Kept going because he felt every time he tried something, he is mastering, he is refining the process of getting there. So we lose the fear of failure, number one. We lose a fear of meditators lose a fear of failure. So which means that they're ready to take risks. They want to try new things. Naturally, it comes, dear friends. Now, with this meditation, then if there is any older thought, time to break it. Try it new. If you had new ideas and always felt that people are not listening to you, go back and apply it now again. Try it out and see, because now that you have enough thought power, you no longer have this fear mentality or doubt mentality, then you will actually go forward in implementing your idea. Since we have less stress, meditators have less stress. We understood this right in the second week. So less stress. So naturally, there is absolutely cognitive functioning is working quite well. Our creative power, our cognitive decision making by putting multiple information together into so that we get new insights, all that is working so well. So we become more creative. That hippocampus expanding, long-term memory is expanding, so you can actually synthesize from various information so that you can create. Creativity comes because you also have to remember many of your past experiences, right? From there you can derive some. And then of course receiving insights through meditation is another. But the past experiences all stay together when you have your hippocampus growing, which is a long-term memory. Meditation is enhancing it significant, isn't it? So how do we innovate? Growth mindset is all it is. In the last week, in that spiritual quotient, I talked about we go from a limited mind to growth mind, fixed mind to growth mind, neurorigidity to neuroplasticity. So few things that we recognize. My abilities are not fixed. I can improve. There is no fixed abilities, right? I don't have enough. I'm I don't have enough vocabulary. I don't have that skill. I can't take it. We change with a new understanding that I can improve. Always they have improvement for me. We don't run away from challenges. We face challenges because challenges create a lot of opportunity for us to do new things, isn't it? When in a crisis situation, we always come with a lot of innovation, right? Think of it. India was not producing masks, but under crisis, when that call was given, so many went and then produced, became one of the largest suppliers of masks, right? Under crisis, we innovate new. Many people learned cooking, innovation during the COVID time, knew how to polish the dishes as you're cleaning. My friends laugh at me that I say a lot about dishes and cleaning. I did for a few days. Everything is one is taking care really. There's a lot of some of the helpers. So innovation, we don't run away from challenge. We face the challenge different, then a lot of innovation comes out. Automatically comes out because we do everything for a new experience. Take criticism to improve. Do not ignore, do not run away. Criticism, critics, I talked about one of the day. We all have a petty irritant, they're always critics. Take criticism because if critics are not there, then the only people who are saying, you're great, you're great, you're great, you're great, you're great. Complacency steps in, we don't learn. Critics are always good. To see the thing that we don't want to see by ourselves. We don't want to see by ourselves. That's why people become mirrors. Take inspiration. So, this is very important, right? Whatever that you want to have, take inspiration, but don't feel threatened by people at office, right? If suppose a colleague gets an award, you feel, I don't know when I'll get it. Oh, he's just lucky. That is not inspiration. Feel inspired. When you see Karthikeyan say, you feel inspired. I don't know when I can become, must be lucky, man. Abdul Kalam and Karthikeyan say, lucky, man. They've just had a lot of luck with them. It's not for me. We take inspiration from them because they also, for example, we heard from Tangaveluji yesterday, from a humble background, it became so big, we take inspiration. But we don't feel threatened. The threatened word coming from many of office environment where we feel threatened if a colleague or somebody is growing. In an environment where our neighbors are growing, we can't see it. So don't feel threatened, we take inspiration, dear friends. One is called prosperity thinking, another is poverty thinking. I don't have it, they have it is a poverty thinking. Oh, they have it, it's great, it's as good as me having it, and so I enjoy it and experience it. Prosperity thinking. Move away from survival mode to a creative mode. Constantly be in that survival, wanting to, for me, protect me, take care of me and mine, survival mode. I have to feel safe. I have to play it safe in the environment because his boss doesn't support it, that company doesn't support it. Let me just play it safe. We see a lot of mistakes happening. We don't want to talk about because it's okay. Somebody will take care, not me. Friends, this is growth mindset means move from survival to creative mode. Move from feeling threatened to and taking inspiration from others. Do not take criticism. Don't go away from it. Ask for it. Feedback. I mean, say criticism. Ask for feedback and then take it to improve. Of course, you'll be prudent enough to ask from the right people. Do not run away from problems. Face the challenges, and then constantly be aware that we have this unlimited capability, so we can improve. We're not fixed. Nobody has got an Einstein. Well, only Einstein is not the only one who got the brain. All of us have it. With meditation, with that heightened emotion, we upregulate the genes. Science says that we're only using 1.5% of the genes are there about, but upregulate the genes to produce new proteins, and then so it reconstruct the body in a very different ways. Many people have done it. So many things are possible, dear friends. So meditation, I'm wrapping it up. Meditation is helping us innovate and create by being open, listening to a heart. Mornings, you stay open. Don't fill up your mind with a lot of things. Mornings, you stay open. When you stay open, as soon as you wake up and brushing your teeth, there's always something is coming to us. Information is downloading. Great way of creating. Great way of taking those insights and making that help. That's called taking the help from from the higher intelligence. A lot of people, when they go into this bliss state, when we are going to that bliss state, empty state, that's what we are doing. We are receiving, downloading information, which often is going to help us to do things differently. New insight, new courage. Use that. We want to be always open. There are only two things: listening to a heart, which is about connecting to this intelligence, and then second is be open. In the worst situations, if you're in a client meeting and the client really shouts at your face and says, "Don't show me again your face," how many times it happened to many of us, right? Don't show me your face, don't waste my time. Yet we don't give up. We stay open to the possibility. Okay, maybe today is not, maybe there's some challenge, maybe it's not my day today, I didn't do well, maybe he had a challenge or she has a challenge, that's why she shouted like that at me. But any possibility exists, a wave of infinite possibility exists. Tomorrow the same client can turn around. So don't lose the hope, then hold on to it. Be open, and when you're open, dear friends, things turn around. Always. You can also see them as tests on your path of meditative journey. You see them as tests. There are challenges will come. Keep on, new experience will keep on be presented to us so that we see how we overcome them. Many times meditators say, I'm meditating, suddenly all kinds of problems are coming to me. Yes. We want to enjoy that. We want to be happy in every moment in a blissful state. If that is a wish you've taken, which is like the most widest imaginable, to be happy every moment is to be enlightened. And then if that's the what we're wishing for, of course we have to go through a lot of experiences to gain, right? Some transcendentally, but many materially. So we get that, but face it and then be with it, right? Be open, and then don't just conclude, make conclusions. Don't conclude. At that point, you want to make a conclusion, it's fine, but stay open. Next day, the person can change, situation can change, the place can change, and many things can happen. The client will still come back to us, dear friends. So being open and then being receiving, connecting to the emptiness is a great way of improving our creative quotient and then enhance our life significantly. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like Madhava Nambiar sir to provide his comments. Can you unmute Madhava Nambiar sir? Can somebody unmute Madhavan sir? Not there?
I think sir is not there, sir.
Okay, I just thought I commented there. Yes, sir. Karthikeyan sir, your closing comments.
Yes. Man, Mr. Chandra, you have a problem with you. You put us in a trance and then want us to speak.
Okay, sir.
You put us in a trance, want us to speak. That is not fair. And it was beautiful meditation. As always, of course, getting better every day. Yes, meditation results in transformation at all levels. It's a, it's a, it's a, it's a truism. It's a statement. Prosperity thinking, growth mindset oriented. Abilities are not fixed and can improve, and that we all realize every day. And today I'm happy because when I do my usual survey in the morning before meditation, happy to see the people who are late, they are all there today. So I'm mentioning this so that we have encouragement. They are noticed. And accept criticism to improve. Don't resent it. Criticism is not for condemnation. We criticize, with good intention. And very often we do that only to those whom we care for. So they should not take it as it's a point for, and take inspiration from others. There are beautiful statements, powerful statements you made. Now, meanwhile, I just want to mention there is one Hetal, Hetal, 7-year-old. Father's name is Srikant. There's a message that that 7-year-old child would like to share because I don't know, he or she has been meditating last 2 years. Can you call out the name? I get a message. Mr. Srikant, the child's name is Hetal, Hetal, 7-year-old.
Leaders, please see if she is available, co-host. So while we are waiting, actually I see SVB sir on this creative quotient. SVB sir always had some story to tell while we're looking for that child. SVB sir, your comments on this innovation creativity.
To start with, I want to remind a proverb in Tamil, Nandrum Teedum Pirar. That means either good or bad, it is not coming from outside, it is coming from ourselves. So you started with the Appo Bibo Bhava, sayings of Buddha, be a light to yourself. Creativity is one thing, as you rightly said, you have to decide what is your goal. Some 5 years back, all my 10 years or 15 years, I've been always thinking every year one project, either a new project or expansion of the existing project. I've been continuously doing it, not that without challenges, many challenges. Just to mention one to shorten it, 1991, there was a Kaveri dispute where all, hello,
Yes, sir, go ahead. Please mute Srikant, please. Yes, go ahead, sir.
where all, Tamilians will have to go out of Karnataka at that time. I have been putting in my factory in Nanjangud at that time. So what happened? All Tamilian labor had to go out. All my factory is set to go into production another 3 months. All those materials, motors, roof seats, everywhere were being taken away. For 3 days, since that happened, I was not able to think of what to do. Then came to my mind, unless I do back the factory, my life in the industrial field is over, nothing more. That was my second factory. First factory was Satyamangalam, second factory. After that, I put a lot of other things. So I decided, yes, I'll have to wake up. After third day, I said, I'll have to wake up. Then I pulled wires with different areas from Bombay, from Delhi, so many people. at the level of governor, at the level of ministers, at the level of Chief Minister of Karnataka, Home Minister, DG, and so many. These are big story that if I take, it will take a lot of time to explain. And after that, I revived the factory. And today I can tell you that is one of the best factories in the southern Karnataka. That way, challenges will be there. You must have a goal. You should not be on the sustaining mode. You should be only on creativity. That creativity, for 15 years, I've been going on either putting up a factory, expansion, new projects, like that I was going on, and I was able to do that. Where I always think, as I usually say, the sensitive, you should be sincere. Yes, you are not doing anything wrong. You have been following Satyam, Dharma in your doing the things. When you are like that, following that you should not have any fear at all. You should not have any fear at all. Then the hard work. Hard work means smart work. Then after that, perseverance. Perseverance is very, very important. You should never feel let down. You must always see to it that you are going to succeed. And if you do that, yes, we can do that. The only my present thinking is, had I known this meditation, had I undergone this meditation during those periods, my life would have been much, much happier. It would have been still better. Maybe it would have been more healthy and peaceful, and so many things I could have achieved. So I think the benefits of meditation, there's no limit. It is unimaginable. It is unique. I think we should try to expand. You should try to bring it to the whole world, so the world become a very happy place to live. That's what I would like to say, Mr. Chandra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I think your message, you've been always, every growth, there is a new experience. And I think you never stopped. You always wanted to continue, and that's wonderful. Great message for many businessmen out there who are probably thought this is enough. At the end of it, you're contributing back. It's all contributed back in a significant society. Yes, sir. Sheetal, we have...
Yeah, so the kid is sleeping, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll listen in tomorrow then.
Then earlier, maybe they must have left. I got a message.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Srikanth,
Srikanth is
7-year-old
available.
has been practicing last 2 years, would like to speak. I don't know why they approached me to persuade you, maybe.
no, dear K sir, actually I have sent a mail for newsletter. So in that letter I have added that. So
Oh.
just to share. Yeah.
Is it there?
Yeah, but one day I think I said like he'll come and talk. Nowadays
Hital
he's
is
not
a
getting
boy
up
or a
early.
girl? Hital is boy or a girl?
He's a boy. He's a boy. He's a
Boy, is it? He's not
Yeah.
with you today?
Sorry?
Is he with you today?
No, he's sleeping. He's there with me only, but he's still sleeping. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Actually, he's practicing it from last 2 years. Initially, he started with one group. Later, for practicing, he used to resist much. But since I meditate daily, it became very easy for him to again start practicing. And after that, I think Shriya, Suji's son also started one group. So from last 1 month, he is very happy. At 7 p.m., he himself will get into one bedroom and he'll start and he'll be talking with that guy and then start meditating. So it's every day he has a 7 to 8 o'clock with one of our pyramid group. So he's very happy with that. So
You would like
I'll
to
ask him to
speak?
share his experience.
You
He
would like
has.
to, you would
Yes,
like
sir.
to speak? So someday you will ask him to speak, yes?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll bring him. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, because waking him up is very difficult. He'll
No,
resist.
don't wake him up. Don't wake him up. Not fair. Not correct.
Yeah.
Wake up a child.
Yeah, sure.
Thank
Thank you.
Yeah, I have noted down and made it a point to raise it today. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Inspiration, a 7-year-old child wanting to speak and practicing, amazing. These are all unthinkable, no? They are new discoveries. So I've been telling now after those sharing, talking to those 200 children who went through a 41-day course from Madras. So I tell people that anybody can do it. You don't have to say only an adult has to do it and all that, and how they get inspired. And thank you, Srikanth.
Thank you, sir. So, friends, we learned more during this week on purpose of life. We learned about creativity to enhance our life experience. Wednesday and Friday are dedicated for purpose of life. But tomorrow there'll be a feast. There'll be an inspirational talk by Padma Shri, Dr. Ramanisa, founder, managing trustee for the Shankarai Foundation on Pursuit of Excellence, Tuesday. So we'll stay connected back again at 6 a.m., do a meditation, and then listening to the messages from Dr. Ramanisa. Have a great day. We'll meet back again tomorrow. Thank you all. Anusha, you can do the announcement tomorrow.
Thanks.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am.
Last.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am.
Okay. Anybody has any sharing about their meditation experience? Sheetal, do you have somebody?
Yes, sir. We have Vinay. Vinay, sir, can you please unmute?
Good morning, everyone.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you, sir, for all the sessions. I just wanted to share one experience that the manifestation experience that has been happening is that some of the things that I manifested, only the ones which were genuinely coming for the last almost 20 years, are getting a bit of manifestation forward. I can see certain things about that, but the ones which are not based on so much of a desire, innate desire from within, are not getting manifested as strongly as I was expecting. So what I wanted to say that it has become very clear that some of the things that you want to manifest has to be genuinely passionate about it, and something you have been dreaming for many years, and has taken some shape but hasn't completely formed itself into a full blossom or abundance of the universe energy. So something I've experienced in the last week, I just wanted to share that it has been a very good experience in terms of manifestation, to see it move forward from the status quo or the comfort zone that I've been living in before this joining this meditation sessions. So now it is looking as if I want to do it further. Also, I had a manifestation of the, I've been thinking from the childhood, but it hasn't taken so much of a concrete form. So I, while doing the session, I was thinking that I will be doing now one-on-one session with some of the teachers to take my singing to the next level, something which can professionally take me from a novice or a passion to more crystallization of that dream, and it's actually manifesting. So I saw that, and I came up with the idea that I should do one-on-one session with some teachers who can actually take me, and I was manifesting it as you were giving the these ideas have come during the classes of manifestation. So this is something from the grade 6 I have the I had this desire. I took some classes last year, but because of the COVID situation, I could not continue. But now I think I should take one-on-one classes online with some teacher who is well versed with the Indian classical music, and perhaps take it to the next level. So I find that during these classes, it is giving us the ideas also how you actually can progress to certain things which are really passionate, and you have the what should I say, the born with the talent, you know. Singing has been, I've been born with a singing talent. It's not something I have accrued or imbibed or taken from somebody, but I was very, that part of the brain, the creative part of the brain besides cognitive brain, is much more developed. So something I should have pursued, but because during our childhood there were only three professions: engineering, medicine, and CA. So I went for engineering because my dad was engineer. So that is the only thing which came, and nobody encouraged me from my parents' side or anybody. Only one of the music teachers, she recognized me. She used to take me the inter-school competition classes. Now I see it is
Vinay,
manifesting.
why don't you sing a song for us?
Pardon?
Why don't you sing a song for us?
Okay, sure, sir. So one of the songs that I have on my Facebook also is from the movie, and it is called uh, Sunona Sange Marmar. So I've sang that on my 25th wedding anniversary also. It is, I'll send the link also, but I'll sing few lines just to give uh, my voice modulations.
Yes, sing
Sunon,
this half song.
yeah.
Yeah.
सुनो न संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे कुछ भी नहीं है आगे तुम्हारे आज से दिल पे मेरे राज तुम्हारा ताज तुम्हारा सुनो न संगे मरमर की ये मीनारे.
Nice. Wonderful.
I,
You know,
I, I
yeah.
I usually practice it with the background music, and I have recorded that, and I've sung in the public with 100 audience. And usually they say it's a very professional singing, but to take it to the next level where you can manifest your passion into dreams, which have the energy abundance, something which has struck a chord in me is there's an abundance of energy in the universe. We have always limited ourselves with the thought process of I'm not son of Anu Malik or the big music directors who rule the industry, and there is no hope. But I guess it is the abundance of energy and the belief in ourselves can take us forward without having to worry who's going to accept and who's going to not. So something which is I'm experiencing during the meditation, that the limitless experience and the feeling is breaking you apart into the limitless abundance of the universe energy. Something it has stuck a chord in me, and it is telling me to do certain things and don't die with a song in your heart. So I would like to have these types of experiences break into the complete limitless energy and limitless sky's the limit, should be the complete from within. I guess I would really be thankful to you all for providing this meditation classes and making us realize our potential, not only by the mental, physical, but spiritual and also the manifestation part of it. Thank you, sir, for everything.
Wonderful. Great song. Thank you. Very well explained, very expressed. I think what you mentioned, right? Anything that you're deeply passionate about manifests faster. Not passionate about so much, it'll still manifest. Every thought is an energy that's set in motion, so it's got to manifest somewhere. Either this plane or some other plane with a lower vibration. This plane, if it's adequate vibration match, but it'll happen somewhere. And as long as you don't put a time into the place, it's going to happen. Will we notice it when it happens in our life? It's up to us. We're not aware. We'll keep wishing things come, but then we don't even recognize that it's happening. Then we move on because we're so busy with something else. But when we are deeply passionate about, and we remove the doubt and the uncertainty about it, it's got to manifest. So that's probably what you're seeing. And doesn't mean that everything else will not manifest. It will also manifest. As long as you put enough energy and passion into it, it can manifest very quickly. It doesn't have to be something very long-term oriented, by the way. I just want to make sure everyone understands that it is not necessarily only very long-term. I think what you meant is if you have whatever that you're deeply passionate about will show up faster. I think that's what you're saying, Vinayji, and absolutely is right. Right? If I'm starting on something fresh now, but if I'm very, very passionate about, it's got to show up immediately. It's got to show up somewhere. It will. Because that's just the physics, that's just the science, and that's the law of how things are happening, right? Thank you so much. We
Yeah,
probably should hear more of
yeah,
you going forward. More and more and more of you.
sure, sir.
Are you joining us in our 3-day program in Pyramid Valley? We'll have so much time to sing and dance there.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know
So
if it's
we'll be joining online. We have to register also for that.
yes, yes. You have online you have to register for sure.
I
Everything.
didn't see the link on your website. It's only giving 40-day session link.
Now you see, sir, with there. Go into the
Oh,
upcoming events. Go to
okay, okay.
upcoming events and see them. I think we're trying to update them. Yes.
Sure, sir, sure. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's great. Thank you very much, friends.
Sir, Dr. NC sir raised hand.
Okay. Hi, Ansi sir. I'm waiting for your call.
Good morning, Chandraji. In fact, Mr. Vinay's observations are excellent. I would like to congratulate Mr. Vinay for his wonderful observation, and he put it in a wholesome thing. From my point of view, I think you are every day. I am seeing the enhancement in your lecture. So today, if you see, and tomorrow you see, there is some difference. This I've been noticing almost every day, and it is becoming more and more better. And I'm sure, and all of us or all of you will agree, or friends in this group or community in this group, you're going to be already you're a doyen in the field, and you are going to be a global doyen in the area of meditation. I am sure about it.
Thank you, sir. Well, let's
I
do the
wish you all the best.
Let's do the research.
So,
This next
yeah.
assessment. If you do that, I think we
Yeah.
together make it so powerful.
Certainly. I told you I am slightly busy with the COVID activities. I should not say, I should not compare with you. I told you, I do not know how you are taking rest, and you must be working at least 20 hours a day. Maybe, I should not compare with you, but still, our work is slightly different because it's patient oriented. So I will connect with Sagar. He has already given the number. So I'll connect with Sagar and try to modify the feedback form before the end of this session, before you give the next set of forms.
Wonderful.
So
really
with that, we will produce. Thank you. I'm at it.
Sure, sir.
Thank you very much. And we are really great. On behalf of everybody, I would like to wish you all the best. And especially Dr. DRK sir, for having introduced me to this session. This session, I think, this is my second session. As I've been telling, I've reduced most of my medications. And gradually I'm trying to do, because I don't want to immediately, abruptly stop. So gradually I'm reducing, but I don't see any problem. I don't see any problem because of reducing or stopping the medication. Thank you very much. And wonderful session today. That also I would like to add. Thank you. And I would like to thank Vani, Mrs. Vani, to be at your back. Unless she works hard, I don't think you'll be able to do so much. So please convey my best regards to Mrs. Vani, madam, and best wishes to your family and your associates, especially your masters, your team of, they're doing a wonderful job. In fact, my video was just, for some reason, it was not working. I gave a message to Sheetal. Immediately, she corrected it. Thank you, Sheetal.
Thank you, sir. That's wonderful. Nirmala Prakash, madam, how are you enjoying the sessions?
Super, sir.
The video is off, madam. Attention.
Okay. Namaste, sir.
Yes. Namaste, madam.
ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಸರ್. ಫುಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ.
ವೆರಿ ನೈಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್.
ಇಂಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಿದೀವಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇರೋ ತರ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪನಾದ್ರೂ ಕಲ್ತಿರೋದನ್ನ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ತುಂಬಾ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ತುಂಬಾ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಕಾನ್ವರ್ಸೇಷನ್, ಕಾರ್ತಿಕೇಯನ್ ಸರ್ದು, ನಿಮ್ದು ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
Thank you, madam. The cake is still, I still remember, I had a nice cake in Valley.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
Thank you. Very good. Yes. The satsang is where we keep learning and enjoy. Thank you for your presence. You're a senior master. Thank you for being there.
Sir, one more thing. I'm not good at English, but even though I want to join online classes, I can understand, but I can't speak clearly without grammatical mistakes. Shall I, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, madam. No problem. It's all ultimately expression comes in. It doesn't matter what language, but everyone can understand it. You know that.
Okay.
Yes, yes. You said you want to share something now, or no, right? Or you're saying something?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Thank you all. So we'll meet back tomorrow again.
We are all angels who only have one wing. All angels searching for each other. All angels who cannot reach the sky. 'Cause we need each other to fly. Do you know there are angels in our midst? Can you hear them? Can you feel them?